That's maybe how you know that.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. In his spot on the visiting sideline, that's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. These guys coming off back-to-back losses. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hewer, and that is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And we're off on EA Sports. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards. He threw 4 last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week. It really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fields on 3rd. Finds his man, Gray. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Fields out of the gun. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Detroit.
Here we go.
Handoff now to the receiver. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stops the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
48-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Shotgun snap to Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
And 10 yards.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
2nd and 11 at the 10-yard line.
Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, Alpha. Here we go.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Another one for Gibbs. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he could move those chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go.
Fields sneaking in. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Green 19, Hey, Monday. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Here we go, Set high.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. It's inside the 10. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, Set high.
From the red zone now. Oh, Fields loses it. Picked up by the Rams. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. This effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
And 12.
Adams put in motion right. Draw play. This is Williams. Makes the tackle. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Yards on the play. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Another run for Williams.
Williams again.
He picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Motion man sent left.
250.
Stafford now against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
Stafford now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. Takes it in at the 26. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
He was hoping to get it to Isaac Tisla there. So it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
Here we go.
They're going for it. Here's Fields. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields again. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
First down.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the Lions' 49-yard
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Stafford from the gun. Got a man, that's McCool. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
17 yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Stafford back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
The 21-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Pass is caught at the 9. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. And the Rams first down. First and goal at the
In the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, little good news, bad news, right? Bad news, you take a sack. Good news is you do actually have a few more plays in your playbook. Everybody always says, well, you got more room to operate. No, what you have are now more options with that offense.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13.
Set.
Here's Williams. And the stand continues. Stopped at the line. It's now 4th and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Breaks through and breaks away. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And we'll need to pause for an injury here, and this is the last guy you want hurt. Justin Jefferson, the player being tended to. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First down.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here's Fields to throw. That's to Laporta again. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen.
Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's James Conner. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Cardinals find a way. They win it by a point. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the New York Jets. And this is Adonai Mitchell. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Jets win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Cleveland Browns. And it's DJ Moore. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Bears come away with a 10-point victory, 24-14 the final score. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Deontay Johnson on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 58. Who's here's that? Come on. Go.
Gibbs now from the gun. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, here we go, shot. 331, 330, go.
A handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st down, Detroit.
Fields to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Screen here for Gibbs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Here we go. Green 19, go get him, let's go get him. Right.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Can't. Here we go, shot.
Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Montgomery now up the middle. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go. Go.
He's back to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
17. Rams 3.
Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams, then Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That's likely on the quick slant. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Rams, first down. Ready. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Stafford hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Rams first down.
To throw, Stafford. Connects with Adams again. And he takes it down to the 33. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
22 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
It's Stafford once more.
At the 33-yard line.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
In motion left is Atwell. Throwing now. Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
4th down.
And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70. Go.
Drawing up the design keeper. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And yeah, it's Jahmyr. Gibbs, who's getting looked at by the trainers. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, Monday. Don't jump. Ready? Green light.
3rd and long for him here. finds his man Gray. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one. They've got the football too. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Give to Williams from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
You got a mini base. Press, bunch right. Sit high.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, son. Go.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Right.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to salvage a couple by bouncing this outside, but that's it. It's a gain of 2. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Right.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, son. Right.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Going out right here. Here we go, son. Right.
Straight ahead. Here's Miller. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. That is good for a Detroit first down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
First down.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Running once more with Miller. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Sit high.
Again, it's Miller. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
He gets 6 on that play, and the Lions have a 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Lions nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. All set now. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
End off here for Miller. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 14-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Sit high.
Give up the gut to Montgomery. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
331.
And they've been doing it.
Sit high.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. He loses the football. It's scooped up by the Rams. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So holding on the offense, Brock, and a quick declination from the defense, that turnover will stand. Stafford now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have them up to that 23. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. And he's going to spike it. 27 seconds to go.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Now to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
It's a turnover on downs.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, now interceptions follow.
His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say goodbye.